welcome to this Yoga Tune-Up segment. My name's Emily. Today we're talking about our forward-leaning head position. So we'll start by just noticing how the head and neck feels by turning your head from side to side and up and down. So we're just getting an idea of the limitations and impingements that we have in our range of motion in our head and neck. So we'll start by taking our Yoga Tune-Up therapy ball, and we're going to start by skin rolling our fascia on our head and neck. So we'll take the ball onto the side of the sternocleidomastoid and begin turning the ball like a doorknob right up the side of the neck on the sternocleidomastoid. Good. And then we'll take that ball and we're actually going to start stripping the muscle. So we're going along the grain of the muscle. So you can actually take that ball and start stripping it along the side of the sternocleidomastoid. You are going to get fairly red here in the neck. Hopefully you don't have big plans tonight. And then we'll go over to the other side. So we'll take the ball in the other hand and start turning the doorknob on the sternocleidomastoid. Good. So make sure that as you're doing this, your ears are stacked over your shoulders, so you're still creating that forward, recreating the shape in your body that's not the forward-leaning head and neck position. And then we'll take the ball and start stripping and going along the grain of all of the fibers in the sternocleidomastoid. We'll also be getting into scalenes here as well. Good. And then next we're going to take the ball back onto the other side. We'll pin it into one place, give it a little twist, and turn your head over into the opposite direction and start nodding your head yes and no. And then you can take the ball into a new home, a new location, give it a little twist, and then turn your head up and down yes and no. Pinning and stretching the fibers and the connective tissue and the fascia. And then let's go over to the other side. We'll take the ball into the other side of our neck, onto the scalenes, levator scapula. There's a lot of muscle groups that are up in here. Pinning and stretching, nodding the head up and down. And then you can take the ball into a new home, give it a twist, and then nod the head up and down. Keep the shoulders down your back. And keep intending your ear to stack over your shoulder to recreate that proper head and neck alignment. Good. And then we'll take that ball out and then retest. Let's see how that feels. How free flowing, how much range of motion do you have in your head and neck now? Perfect. Good. So now we're actually going to come down onto our block. So you'll go ahead and take your yoga block. The ball is going to stack onto the block. And you'll mount it so that the ball is in the center of your neck on the side. As you inhale, you'll turn your head up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you'll turn your head back down towards the floor. So we're actually cross-fibering here. We're going against the grain of the muscle. So in this room, we have students, we have CrossFitters, and we have nursing mothers. And all of us, this is just a broad spectrum of people, all of us have these forward-leaning head positions that we really need to work on so that we can live more optimally in our own bodies. And then when you find a really juicy spot, please hold it there and sustain compression. Long breaths. And then we'll roll over onto the other side, stealthily removing the ball, rolling over, taking the ball, placing it into the center of the neck, finding your levator scapula that we're cross-fibering. As you inhale, turning the head up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, turning the head down towards the floor. And then finding somewhere really juicy, somewhere that's adhered, that's misbehaving, and hold it in one place, sustain compression. And then stealthily release. Come onto your back. So this time we're going to do something called a PNF, a proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitated stretch. One ball is going to go into the upper trapezius. As you inhale, lift your hips up and keep your arms down by your sides. Perhaps a block will come underneath your hips if you need more support. And as you exhale, squeeze the right shoulder up towards your ear. And as you exhale, release. As you inhale, squeeze the shoulder up towards your ear, contracting the upper trapezius. And as you exhale, release. We'll do 2 more. As you inhale, you'll squeeze. And exhale, release. Last one, inhale, you'll squeeze. And exhale, release. Lower the hips. We'll take the ball out and go over to the other side to make you nice and even. Perhaps replacing the block beneath your hips. As you inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, squeeze the left shoulder up towards your ears like you're shrugging. And exhale, release, dropping that shoulder down from your ear. 3 more breaths.
75 pounds of shoulder overhead doesn't feel so good now.
And then stealthily remove the ball from beneath your shoulder, remove the block, and come down onto your back. And notice the spaciousness that you've created in your head and neck. There may be more blood flow going up to your brain. There may be more space at the base of your neck and on your shoulders. Thanks for watching this video. Yay! Good job.
Good
Sweet,
job.
we did it. I didn't forget anything.
That's awesome. Good job.